Hello, and welcome back to another video of What If Deku had a shape-shifting quirk. And this one, we're gonna start off at the start of canon. So basically, in this one, obviously, Deku does not know Bakugo, but he did sign up for UA. And his hero costume is basically gonna be like a skin-tight suit. And it's gonna have strands of his hair inside of it too, so his clothing transforms into whatever he wants with him. So he has kind of like a full transformation, including his clothes. Usually, if he makes like a big transformation, it'll just be absorbed by his body, and his clothes will be somewhere inside the body, of course. So it wouldn't really rip. But now it can turn into anything with him. So that's basically how that's gonna work. And basically, he can turn the skin tight suit into anything, even what he's wearing right now. So, let's see. Deku's is actually taking a shortcut to his house, as he wasn't actually in his human form at the time. He was basically he just looked like an elf at the time, because he wanted to do that, because he likes changing a lot. Don't ask me, just let's say he does. I should add a girl Deku into this. Oh, damn it. Stop thinking about that. But basically, Deku hears that the slime villain is there, and basically he dodges the Sludge Villain's first attack, turns into the Dragon Newt, and spins around, shooting spikes out of his tail. It hits the sludge villain, but it didn't affect him. So he switched. Oh shit! I'm right here. Basically, he switched into like a kind of like a dragonkin version of himself. Basically, his hair turned red. He grew horns. Scales appeared all around him. On top of him, he grew wings, a tail. And it's all red, as he kind of grew a snout as well. As he breathes fire and burning it to a crisp. As he looks in the trash and picks up a bottle and puts all the sludge film in there. And screws it up. And then he hears, "No worry, because I am here. Young citizen, have you seen a sludge villain anywhere?" Deku just holds up the bottle. He's like, "Oh, you already caught him?" He's just like, "Yeah." So, Deku just gave it to All Might and left. He's not a big fan of All Might. He doesn't really fanboy over any heroes. He does research them a little bit, but not really a fanboy like he was inside canon. And basically, Deku basically comes up with an idea for a transformation as he starts working on it for the entirety of the 10 months. You guys know in the next episode, I gotta get the picture ready. But basically, Deku, he After the 10 months goes by, he applies for UA. As he's walking to UA, he sees a girl about to fall as he shoots out like a kind of like a tentacle, catching her and pulls her up. He says, "Hi, how you doing? You okay?" And stuff like that. It's Uraka and stuff. And basically, Uraka thanked him as he walked inside. And Deku basically he goes into the exam. They do the written part of the exam, but Deku got like third. Deku got first place. He's a freaking genius. That's why. And he also, they're inside the stuff. He has a paper in front of him. He's looking at the paper and he's kind of mumbling a little bit, but it's like really under his breath, and not much people can hear it. But Ida's like sitting like right in front of him. As President Mike said, was talking about you're just basically talking about the exam and how there's 3 robots, the first pointer, second pointer, and third pointer. Then Ida stands up as he does the whole routine as in canon, as basically points to Deku and, "Hey, you over there, you stop mumbling and pay attention." Deku just looks at him just like, "How about you stop interrupting and let him speak?" As everybody's around him, he's like, "Ooh." But basically, and Ida took that one as Deku also said under his breath, "4 eyes," with a stick up his ass. So they go to their assigned areas. As basically Deku is stretching. He goes to he was about to go to the front, and then Ito grabbed his arm as he said, "Are you going to interrupt that girl?" And he's just like, "No. I'm just going to the front so I can have a head start." Yay. He takes a couple steps back like, shit. Deku turns into a cat person. Yes, this is what you're hearing, right? A cat person. He has paws and stuff. Like meow. As he says go, Deku jumps and starts running on all fours. And he's running faster than Ida. Ida's like, "What the heck? How's that man crawling faster than I can run?" As Deku immediately just jumps onto a robot using his claws, scratching it and tearing it apart. I mean, when I say Deku's faster than him, I mean he's faster than him. Deku jumps onto the wall as he's running up it by digging his claws into the wall when he's running up. It's more like he's crawling up though. It's like kind of weird. And he kind of just jumps off, taking out a bunch of robots, and keep on repeating this process till the point where he gets like well, let's say he ends up transforming like halfway through. When he reaches like 30 points, I see it transform back into a normal state. But basically, he would grow bird wings as he would fly up and a couple like you say tentacles from jellyfish starts to go out into his hand as he would swing it around while he was flying, just touching robots and frying it like its wires. As he would do this until he got to 100 points, as he would hear a cry, which is basically Uraraka. He would fly over, he would grab her and fly back with her and drop her. As he would fly back to them, as he would transform into something he was working on the past few years, you know. As he would transform, he's growing bigger and bigger and bigger. As you see something dwarfing the 0-pointer, it's freaking Godzilla. He turned into Godzilla, my friend. He swipes his tail, launching the 0-pointer. The 0-pointer goes so far, it literally flies somewhere else. And appearing in a different training area, Bakugo is like, fuck, why is this robot so strong? As you see something fall from the sky, landing into the other 0-pointer, crushing it, creating a big crater. Like the Bakugo's like, what the heck just happened? You can see there's a second 0-pointer that landed on top of the 0-pointer. It's like, what happened? He looks out into the distance. He sees a Godzilla like, yeah, I'm not gonna screw with that person. Deku transforms back and walks up to Uraraka. He puts out his hands, like, he just says, hey, are you okay? Uraraka grabs his hand and says, yeah, and thank you for helping me. And I still hate Uraraka, by the way. It's just that I'm just living with this. But don't ask me to ship Uraraka and Deku, because I'm not gonna accept it, of course. But basically, Deku takes her to Recovery Girl and just leaves. Like, screw this. And he continues to work on his secret project. As you know, Deku's kind of a perv in this one. Muhahahaha. Muhahaha. And I didn't stop the recording. Okay, bye guys.